Hi guys, it's me Bonyi and welcome to my channel. Now it's been a while since I've posted anything on this main channel, so today's video is going to be an update on what's been going on in my life and how 2023 has been thus far. I'm so breathless, but where do I even start? Where do I start? So the first announcement is that I wish I could stand, but I'm just so lazy to stand. I'm so tired. And I am feeling a bit under the weather, so if my voice sounds a bit different or like I keep sniffing, it's because I have flu and I'm currently recovering from that. So the first update is that I'm now going to be a mom. I'm going to be a mother, and I am excited and anxious at the same time. Like transitioning into motherhood. Like there are days when I wake up and I just can't believe it that I'm going to be a mother. Where I feel I have to pinch myself, like there's life growing inside of you. So it's been like a beautiful yet emotional journey, and I'm enjoying my pregnancy so far. So like I'm due in April, and today I actually went for my scan, to check how the baby's doing, and everything is going well. Amen to God. So it's just transitioning to motherhood. Like I can't really explain it, how I'm trying to find like the right words to use, but it's just like there's this feeling that comes with you know um being pregnant and going through a whole like these emotions, and it's not always good. It's not always like roses and sunshine and everything. There are days where it feels like it's overwhelming. It's sometimes I do have days where I feel alone, and I feel like I worry a lot about how what kind of example I want to set for my child. Finances also, like that's always like on my back of my mind, where I don't want to struggle that much, but at the same time I am enjoying the transitioning. But like I said, it has it has its highs and lows. But one thing that I'm so like grateful for, that I wake up every morning grateful for this, is that my family supports me during this transition. Because I remember I was like afraid to tell my parents that I'm expecting, even though like I am. I mean, I dropped this, but even though I am an adult, and like I'm working and stuff, it's just like in an African home, when you conceive outside of marriage, and there are a lot of factors that come into that, and how one can get worried how their family is going to react to that you having a child out of wedlock. And for me personally, my views on marriage, I have never been a person who's been big on marriage. So every time I would say that, it would piss my granny off. Like, how dare you say that? How dare you say you don't want to get married? But that beside, like every morning when I wake up, it's just like the first thing that I give thanks for is having a family and having a support structure. And even in days where I feel like it's just too much to handle, I know I have loved ones who care for me, and loved ones who are looking forward to meeting the baby, the way I am also like excited to meet my child. There's something about pregnancy that has just made me closer to God, that has drawn me closer to God, that has drawn me closer to spirituality. Like I'm not like a very, very spiritual person. Even though like I grew up as a Christian, I was not really attached to Christianity like that. But then now lately I find myself being drawn to this higher force, and I can't explain it in words, But there have been times where I've been in situations like where I see that like the power of God is real. Like this is now God speaking, and this is God protecting me, and it's sort of like a voice in your head that you hear, right? And for me, that's how I see it. That's how I'm like translating the whole thing. It's just that pregnancy and just transitioning to motherhood has drawn me closer to God and has made me want to strengthen my spiritual foundation. And also in strengthening my foundation, I know what morals and values I want to teach my child, and and how I want to raise them to be better individuals and better, you know, human beings and stuff. So it's that deep. I never used to think that pregnancy could be that deep. I mean, it even led me to like change my hair. Like it just made me this bold person. I mean, I've always been a bold person. I've always done what I wanted, but now it's like now I can hear myself. Now I'm listening to what me wants, you know. And especially when you're a person recovering from people pleasing, or you used to struggle people pleasing in the past, it's like I'm shedding that old self and I'm loving this new person that I'm becoming. Like, the pink hair, even like the tattoos. Like some people might like look at me like, it's too much, and like, I'm planning on even getting more. Like, but it's just this brand new person that I'm becoming. I'm loving her, and not everyone is going to understand. It's not even meant for them to understand. It's not meant for people to understand why all of a sudden you're changing. And you don't even have to explain yourself why you're changing. As long as something that feels good to you, it's good for your soul, it's good for your own growth. I mean, like, go for it. Go for it. So, yeah, I'm enjoying this person that I'm becoming. And I hope, like, what I'm saying makes sense, and I hope I'm articulating myself as well. I, as well as I can. So that's just been happening. Motherhood. Currently, I wouldn't say that like I'm happy where I'm at now, but I've accepted that this is the phase that I'm in, and this is the phase that I'm going to be in for however long it's going to be until I move on to the next phase that I want to step into. Because sometimes life can be so overwhelming. It, life is hard. Like there are a lot of challenges, especially like with what's happening in South Africa with the whole load shedding, just the economy, the cost of living, and also how when I look at like where I'm at right now, I've come to accept that this is currently my phase, and this phase shall pass, and I shall move on to the next one. And that has made life bearable. That has made me just accept the little things that I have, and also not become too anxious about the future and trying to predict the future and trying to control things I have no control over. So just more of letting things flow and accepting like, okay, right now maybe like I'm working a job that I don't really like, that I don't enjoy, but I know it's not going to be for a long time. I know like it pays the bills, puts food on the table, but I know which step I want to take to elevate myself and to, to just grow myself as an individual. And in order for one to do that, the way I personally see it is accepting each phase that you are in, and just letting things flow, and letting your growth happen organically, and stop and not trying to force it to happen, because now you're comparing yourself to how other people are living, you're comparing yourself to how this person is doing, and stuff like that. And for me, the reason why also like I'm not active on social media, as I mean, I haven't been active on social media, I think, since 2018, 2019. I would post there and there, But for me personally, I saw that social media was not benefiting me, especially like Instagram. It was just not benefiting me because then it was easy for me to fall into the trap of comparing myself to others or try and like compete with others so that I appear as this type of person. And stepping out of that has helped with my sanity. It has helped with me um not forcing myself to do things that I wouldn't do just because I want to impress a group of people that I don't even know. A group of people just happen to follow me and stuff like that. And that's I don't know when was the last time I logged into Instagram. Same reason why I don't have TikTok. I feel like for my health, it wouldn't be, for my mental health, it wouldn't be good for me to have those apps. Hence why the app that I'm always on is YouTube, like just watching videos. And even when it comes to series, I just watch one series at a time. I can't watch a lot of things at the same time because then I become overstimulated. And it's something where when you become overstimulated, it's just, it becomes foggy, right? So I just, oh gosh, my nose is so runny right now. As cliche this might sound, like stepping into nature and reading a book. Like, bro, I have this whole book collection, and most of these books I haven't read. So I knew, like, okay, come on now. Like, I can't have all these novels and only read them once, or some of them I haven't read them at all, just because I keep telling myself or keep procrastinating that I'm going to read them. So it's slowly, like, the habits that I've been incorporating is slowly going back into reading, spending less time on my phone, because then I find that again overstimulation really makes me irritable. So less time on the phone, but spending time getting more back into reading, getting more back into like even like forming new habits like hiking, camping. Like those are things that I want to do, like that I'm looking forward to doing. And even if I have to do them with my child, like, come on, let's go camping together. Let's go camping together. And like just being this person where, not that I want to be, obviously, okay, having control over my life, but having control over things that I can control and not letting a device control what time I go to sleep and what to watch, what to eat, and what's trendy and what's not, and what to wear because this person's wearing that, and stuff like that. So, things like that. If you watch this till the end, thank you very much. And till next time, take care. Bye.